Hey everybody, so I am going on a trip tomorrow and we're going to be in the car for a really long time, so I want to make sure that I have all the right kinds of foods to fuel me for this 7-hour road trip. So we're going to see my husband. He always drives to see us, and tomorrow we're going to go see him and we're going to have lots of fun. So I have been talking about making a video for your overnight oats with berries and how to make it like a sweet thing instead of like the dark spicy thing. So we're going to do that now. And we'll start with our, hi husband. We'll start with rolled oats. So I'm going to make like half the amount I usually make because I know that I only eat like half the jar at a time, which is usually good because then I have 2 breakfasts, but I know I'm not going to be here the following day, so I don't want to make too much and then not be able to finish it, although I'm sure I could probably pass it off on one of the kids. So I get some thick oats. I'm going to get some steel cut oats. Here I am making a mess. Let me just add a few more because I want to make sure that I have enough in there. So, all right, so I've got the oats in place, and now I'm going to put some yogurt in it. Again, I have my So Delicious coconut milk. This is the vanilla one, and this one has a lot of sugar in it. I mean, it's for a whole cup is 24 grams of sugar, but I'm only going to put a couple of spoonfuls in there. I might need a few spoons. I don't know yet. So, get my yogurt in it. I'm almost out. I've got to go get more. And again, this is just to kind of like make it creamy and super delicious. Let me see. I have like, I don't want to put anything where it's going to block the camera. Okay, so can you see that? It's got the yogurt in it. And I have these packets. You can get them like where you find your tea or your coffees or something. All the grocery stores are different. So it's true lemon, and it's just crystallized lemon. So it's it'll be nice and tart, but I like that tartness. And one packet is 1 lemon wedge. That's what they say. So I'm actually gonna put 2 in there because I like it really tart. 2 packets of true lemon, and then I have my sweetener, and I'm going to use the Splenda Naturals. So I don't have the box for this anymore, otherwise I would give you like stats on it, but I like Splenda because it doesn't have that same aftertaste that a lot of the other like Sweet and Low and stuff has. So I'm going to use the Splenda. Hey Kristen! Hey Shmear! And take that in there. So I like it because it's nice and sweet, and it's not gonna be you know, it's not sugar. So now for the best part, I am adding frozen raspberries to this. By the time these package difficulties, there we go, it's all those mussels that make it so, you know, all those sore mussels from the other day. Ooh, it does have a zip on it. That's good. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour a bunch. So by the time these raspberries start to thaw in the refrigerator, they're going to release a lot of like those juices so that you know, it seeps into the rest of the yogurt, and it's going to be super good. And then the best part is going to be this Bolt House milk. I found it at Publix. And I like this because it's plant-based protein also, you know, so again, no dairy, and this is a vanilla flavor, and for every 8 ounces of this, there's 10 grams of protein. So you guys know I'm a protein freak. Just add a little bit of that in there. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to shake it up. This would be really good for you for like after we work out and you need something, or before you work out, because you should be consuming protein before and after. Shake it up. Okay, so I'm going to open it. See, you see like, oh, you can see how creamy it is from the yogurt. So now, and I always do this. I always put the lids on everything like somebody is going to steal my food from me. I don't know why. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I might even just add a little bit more milk because it's kind of thick. Let me see if I can. You see that? Doesn't that look delicious? Nice, and you see how thick it is? So I'm just gonna add a little bit more milk to that, and then that'll be done, and we'll just pop that in the refrigerator and it'll be good to go for tomorrow morning. There. That should be good. More milk, more protein. I should call it milk, more protein. Shake it up, mix it all together. And look, you can already see that it's turning pink from all the raspberries. Really, really, really good. So now I'm just gonna pop this in the refrigerator and then show you what else I'm making. All right, so for my road trip tomorrow, so that I have something delicious and healthy to eat while, frozen raspberries. Like healthy to eat. So you know how everybody eats, like, I really like to eat junk food while I'm driving. So, you know, like gummy bears. And, but instead of doing something like that, I was bad. I bought this. Isn't that terrible? But I bought it 2 days ago, and by the time I brought it from home from the store, I didn't even want it anymore. So I told the kids that they could have this tomorrow while we're driving. So, but something like this, what I'm about to make with this meal replacement shake, just sounded so much better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this container, it's got this snap lock lid so it'll be nice and safe while I'm driving, and I'm going to pour the powder from this meal replacement shake, which they vacuum pack, so it makes them a little bit hard to open. But again, plant-based protein, that's why it's green protein, salted caramel flavor, my favorite. I know you love your gummies. I was thinking about getting some spicy chips for driving, but you know, let's see, just open. Technical difficulties. I don't know if it's me or the package, but we're fighting right now. All right, so opening it up. Oh, and it smells so good too. All right, pouring that powder right into this container. And now, I'm a little all over the place, so bear with me. I'm going to use my husband's favorite peanut butter, the best peanut butter in the world, Simply Ground Honey Roast. Gotta be the honey roasted one because I like my sweet tooth. So I'm gonna take my peanut butter, and I've seen people add like oats and chocolate chips or nuts and chia seeds, but with it, so the reason why people do that when they make like these protein balls is because they're trying to add more protein to their protein balls. But this meal did I throw it away? I threw it away. These meal replacement shakes already have 24 grams of protein in them, so like I don't have to add chia seeds or anything to them to make them any heartier. So I've got my powder in the bowl. I'm gonna throw a couple hunks of peanut butter in there. Probably should have used a fork. It would have been better. Now I need a fork. Get that peanut butter off my pan. It's a good thing nobody else is going to be eating this food right here because I stuck my finger in my mouth. Okay, so peanut butter, and then I put honey in it. I love fresh honey. And this is a very small spout, so it might look like more honey than I'm actually putting in. Just have to squeeze it pretty hard. So, and then you kind of just take that. Let me see, flip you over again. You see, and then you just kind of mix it all together until it like a paste forms. I'll do this like if I'm feeling like I need something to satisfy my sweet tooth. And then a lot of people will take it and roll it into like little ball shapes and put them on a plate and put them in the refrigerator, and then you can just like pick them up and eat them like that, and that's a hassle. I will take a fork with me tomorrow, and I'll sit there and just eat it just like this right out of the container, because I'm an animal apparently. So, and then if you find that you might need some more honey or peanut butter to kind of get all of the powder to incorporate, then feel free to add more of either of those things. I usually do this in a bowl, and this Tupperware's got like these little divots on the bottom, so it's being tricky, but it's coming together. And almost there. I don't like mine too thick. I like it a little crumbly. And it's super filling. So like a meal replacement shake in and of itself, I can drink the whole thing just fine and be full for a few hours, like 3-4 hours. And then, but with it like this, probably because of the peanut butter and the honey, I can usually only eat about half of it at a time. Right, so now it's kind of like sand. I want it to come together just a little bit more, so I'll throw in a little bit more honey. And then just for the sake of preservation, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator until tomorrow, and then it'll kind of warm up and thaw out as I'm driving. This will probably, honestly, end up being my lunch. I don't know what the kids are going to eat, but I know what I'm going to eat. I'm just kidding. We're packing them a picnic. We, as like the royal we, I guess. Almost there. All right, you see that like texture and consistency? If you would want at this stage to put more peanut butter in it, you can go ahead and do that. And it could be like really thick if you want it to be really thick. And if you want to put oats and chocolate chips and stuff in it, feel free to do that and just make it even more delicious. But I'll throw a spoon right here, like a little plastic spoon right here into the container, pop the lid on it, and then just eat this tomorrow for lunch. Probably with an Oasis while I'm driving, you know, take the edge off. And that's about it. So I have my overnight oats, my raspberry and lemon overnight oats for breakfast tomorrow, and my meal replacement shake kind of concoction for lunch, and that'll keep me through my drive. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good night.